Alright, this is my first actual YouTube video. I'm gonna start doing a lot more videos because, as they say, your voice counts, but only if you go out and do what you got to do to put your voice out there. So my voice is out there now. I'd like to first say that despite the nitpicking and bickering amongst the Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, y'all need to get your shit together. And I'm going to tell you this because what's happening right now, if y'all are too blind in your own ideology or religious belief or anything like that, is that the American people are getting pissed off. I know I'm getting pissed off because why should I go to work every single day, pay taxes, and do what I gotta do to stay the hell out of trouble when y'all are sitting there doing criminal, about half of the politicians out there are taking kickbacks from lobbyists and voting yes on bills that aren't going to better our country, but are going to make it worse. What I'd like for y'all to do is come together, maybe have one of these sit-downs that Obama's been doing, drink a beer, and get some real bills passed, ones that actually are going to affect this country in the good. And I'm going to be the fervent advocate of it. We see rappers doing it all the time. You can go on the Gucci Man's YouTube page and see him rolling quote-unquote funny tobacco. Okay, I want this question answered by everyone that looks at this video. Why is it do as I say and don't do as I do? Because if we follow by what everyone's doing, simply put, about a vast majority, 75, 80, 90% of the American people do some kind of illegal drug. Okay, why don't we invest the DEA and our local law enforcement and our extended law enforcement to shutting down the drug cartels? Because I'm going to tell you like this: as long as a plant can be grown in fertile soil, you will always have illegal drugs out there. I don't care who you are. I don't care where your beliefs are on whether it should be legalized or whether it shouldn't. But I'm going to tell it to you like this: if it was legal, it would be less of a problem. I'm going to tell you about my own experiences with this. I drank more when I wasn't of age than I am now. I drink less. I'm more of a social drinker, so I drink with my friends, and that's usually preferably at the house because, I don't feel like being harassed by the police every, time I go out to go have some fun. So, nonetheless, I think they should legalize marijuana and it should be taxed. Yes, I'm an advocate of it. I'm an advocate of it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that. I hope with this we can get something done, because you know what? If nothing gets done, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. And usually 9 times out of 10 when I say it, it happens. It's open season on politicians. It'll be open season on politicians whether you're in office or whether you're outside of office. And since you can vote wherever the hell you want, and you don't have to be in the office to vote, that's just going to make you more of an open target. I say this, I don't say this as a threat. I say this as it's a promise. Y'all were elected to go into office to do your job. If I didn't go to my job and do my job, then nothing would get done. And that would be bad for business. So, yes, treat your job like a business, but also think of the people that y'all are there for. Think of your constituents. Think of the people that voted for you. Because y'all aren't helping us right now, bickering like children. And now it's time to put up or shut up. Because I'm about tired of it, and I know the American people are tired of it. We're sick of it. We want something done. And as far as the legalization of marijuana is concerned, it just has to happen, whether Obama wants it to or not. I was just reading in the newest High Times magazine that Obama doesn't want it to happen. Well, Mr. Obama, I present to you an idea. As long as it's illegal, then there will be backdoor dealings. There will be people making money and generating revenue that you don't see and you don't get, and the American people have no bearing on. At least if it was legal, it could be taxed, it could be looked over, and it could be watched over. The problem of the matter is that y'all don't know a way to tax it. You know? You want to generate jobs? Make it legal. Have groweries. Have people that are caregivers that grow it and distribute it. And I'm going to tell you why that this is so important. Because people will do it regardless if it is legal or illegal. They'll keep doing it. As long as you give us the means to do it, we'll do it. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's going to happen. You know, whether you politicians voted into existence or not, there's going to still be people on streets, in houses, in neighborhoods smoking. But you know what? You start doing your own surveys and your own polls and your own census and ask yourself the question: how many people have died over actual prescription drug overdoses versus marijuana overdoses? I don't know of anyone that has. I've known of several people that have died drinking and driving, but it just takes common sense. Okay, if I've had 20 or 30 beers, I'm staying the hell home. So, with that, I'll let you gentlemen decide on what y'all want to do next, but I'm going to keep on posting these videos, and hopefully we get a response back, because really, I'm getting sick of it. And I know everybody out there is getting sick of it, because if they wasn't getting sick of it, we wouldn't get such a fervent response of politicians. You need to get your fiscal house in order. You need to start voting on some real bills that actually make some sense. And do me a favor. This is just one man to the many men that are in the houses of power. The laws that you have that are in effect, that make no damn sense whatsoever, and shouldn't even be in effect anymore, need to be taken out of the books. I was reading in somewhere online about some of our illustrious laws in North Carolina. Do you know it is illegal for a elephant to pick cotton in North Carolina? Now, if you don't see the funny in that, and you don't see the stupidity in that, then maybe you need to be out of office. So, I ask you the question, and I present the question to you. As many people as we got out there that are, I'm sure if we did like a national, hell, if we did a broad, all 50 states drug test on everyone, everyone would fail. About half of everyone would fail. And really, honestly, about the most of the people that don't smoke, they need to because they're too damn stressed out. You know, life is stressful in general. I should know. I've been working at my job for about almost 12 years. And most people say that my job isn't hard. You know what? Walk a mile in my shoes before you tell me my job isn't hard. I promise you, my job is hard. I work hard. And I deal with the general public more than any politician has. So, you show me what you can do for this country. Because in this time frame right now, we have two roads to go down. We either have the road of the enlightened or the road that we've been on, and it ain't working. So I leave y'all with this. Y'all need to think about it. And I say to all the young people out there, y'all need to start getting involved. You know, I voted last year, I voted the year before last, but we already know how elections can be fixed. And we already know that there were special interests in Florida that made sure that George W. Bush got his extra 4 years in office. And to everyone that wants to blame Obama for all these problems, you need to start blaming yourselves, especially your fiscal, your quote unquote Republicans, because I'm going to tell it to you like this: it's not just Obama, it's Obama and everybody down the line. Think about it, because it's I don't know how I don't know how else to say it, you know. And here's just a note. You think that the only people that smoke are stoners and they're lazy. Not the case. There are plenty of people, walks of life, all walks of life. And what you really need to realize is that by you passing a bill to legalize, you're stopping needless Americans being put in prison for no reason. You need to start focusing on child molesters and perverts, because there are a lot of them. And the number ain't getting no smaller, it's getting bigger. So you do what y'all want to do, but I'm gonna tell it to you like this: come election day, if nothing's changed, if we're gonna still stay in the stalemate that we are, then I promise you this: there will be action. It just won't be the action that y'all have seen. It'll be something very more different and far more sinister. So you draw your own conclusions to that one. I leave the ball in your court, gentlemen and ladies. Y'all know what you need to do while you're at your job. I know what I need to do at my job, and I get her done. Can you say the same for you? Y'all have a nice day. Peace.